All right, ready for this? We're going deep on a book called The Hidden Power by Thomas Troward. And it's not about like physical strength or, winning debates or anything.
Yeah.
It's about this idea that we all have this like untapped potential.
Okay.
This hidden power inside us.
Yeah.
Just waiting to be like unleashed.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And he's talking about things like bursts of creativity.
Right.
Breaking through those limitations we put on ourselves, and even living with more intention.
Yeah.
I mean, that got me interested for sure.
What I find so fascinating about Troward's approach is that he really encourages us to see the world in a whole new light.
Like with fresh eyes.
Almost like we're learning to decipher a secret code.
Yeah.
He says our everyday lives are just packed with symbols.
Oh, yeah.
Symbols that have much deeper meanings.
He actually compares it to deciphering ancient languages. It's like we're cracking some kind of universal code.
That's a great way to put it.
I thought so too. One example that really stuck with me was how he talks about money.
Oh, interesting.
We usually think of it as the ultimate goal, right?
Yes, sure.
Like the end game.
Yeah.
But Troward says, no.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a symbol.
And that's such a crucial point.
Yeah.
Money, according to Troward, represents something way deeper.
Okay.
It's the creative power that each of us has inside.
Wow.
That's the true wealth. So if we're just chasing the symbol, the money itself,
right,
we might actually be missing out on that true source of abundance.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's like shifting our focus from the symbol to the source.
Exactly.
Makes you wonder what else we might,
oh, absolutely.
misinterpreting.
There's so much to uncover there.
Yeah. But, okay, we keep talking about this creative power,
right?
The spirit. What exactly are we talking about here?
That's the core of Troward's argument, really.
Okay.
He says the driving force behind everything, absolutely everything, is life itself.
Okay.
And he doesn't just mean like plants and animals and stuff.
Right.
It's a universal,
okay,
all-encompassing life power.
Wow.
That's like more fundamental than anything we can even analyze.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's beyond our usual way of breaking things down.
He actually calls it the unknowable, right?
Yes. And it's not because it doesn't exist, but because it's beyond our ability to
really understand,
to fully grasp it. Yeah.
It's kind of like trying to find the beginning of a circle.
Oh, that's a good one.
You just keep going around.
Exactly. You never quite get there.
Exactly.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
This is where it gets really interesting. This ultimate life power, which is,
unknowable,
essentially unanalyzable. It's clearly intelligent.
Oh, okay.
I mean, just look at the way the universe works, right?
Yeah.
All the intricate systems, how things adapt and evolve, and there's this kind of harmony to it all.
So we're talking about an intelligent force that's behind everything.
You got it.
Shaping and guiding the whole show.
Absolutely.
And here's what gets me.
Yeah.
This life power, this spirit, it's within us too.
Within each of us.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like the source of our creativity, our growth.
Yeah.
Everything that makes us human.
And one of Troward's most fascinating ideas is that this life power is actually more intelligent. As a collective than the sum of its parts.
Oh, interesting.
So think of a beehive.
Okay.
Each individual bee
right.
might seem pretty simple on its own.
Yeah.
But together, they create this incredible level of coordination, problem solving.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Like they're tapping into a group mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A shared intelligence.
So if we humans are also part of this interconnected web.
This web of life power.
Yeah, of life power. Then that means...
It means that we too have the potential to access that same collective wisdom.
Wow.
To tap into this intelligence that goes far beyond our individual limits.
Wow. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
Right.
But how do we actually make that connection?
That's the big question.
Yeah. How do we, as individuals connect with this universal life force?
Troward brings up this idea of the universal law of attraction.
Okay.
He says that spirit works according to certain laws.
Okay.
Just like the physical world works according to the laws of physics.
Yeah, like gravity and stuff.
Exactly.
There's a structure to it.
There's a rhyme and reason.
Even on a spiritual level.
Yeah, exactly. And this law of attraction, it's basically saying that attracts,
Okay, I've heard of that.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's where it gets really interesting. In the spiritual realm, it's the quality of our thoughts that acts as the magnet. Our thoughts have this vibratory nature, and they attract experiences that match that vibration.
So if we're constantly dwelling on the negative, thinking about what's wrong, we're actually pulling more of that into our lives.
That's what Troward suggests, yes.
Wow.
And the opposite is also true.
Okay.
If we can focus on positive, life-affirming thoughts, we're setting ourselves up to attract more positive experiences.
It's like we're constantly creating our reality.
Yes, through the quality of our thoughts.
Wow, that's a powerful thought.
It is.
But doesn't that raise some concerns?
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, if our thoughts are that powerful, what about, someone using this power for bad stuff?
That's a really important point. And Troward addresses it directly.
Okay, yeah.
He talks about the ethical side of things. He even gives some pretty intense real-life examples to show the dangers of
this using that
misdirected thought. Yeah. I was really struck by the story he tells about killing by prayer.
Oh, yeah, that one was intense.
It's a chilling reminder that this power, it's a double-edged sword.
Definitely.
So understanding how thought works, recognizing its power is really essential for using it responsibly.
Responsibly and ethically.
Exactly. It's not just about getting what we want, but about being aware of the impact our thoughts had.
On ourselves and others.
Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot to think about.
It is. There's so much to unpack here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's like we have this incredible tool.
Right.
But we need the manual to use it,
The instructions.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
And that's kind of what Troward gives us in The Hidden Power.
So it's not just knowing that our thoughts have power, but knowing how to use it the right way.
Exactly. And one of the keys is understanding how spirit interacts with the world.
Okay.
How it works according to inherent laws.
Wait, so they're like spiritual laws?
In a way, just as the physical universe has the laws of physics. Exactly.
Okay.
The spiritual realm operates according to its own set of laws. And one of them we've discussed is the law of attraction.
Right.
But Troward digs into others too.
Okay, like what?
Well, there's the law of growth.
The law of growth.
It's like how a seed needs the right conditions to grow.
Right. Sunlight, water.
Exactly. And our spiritual development
also has its own conditions for growth.
So what are those ideal conditions for our spirit to grow?
Well, a big one, according to Troward, is aligning our thoughts and actions with the nature of spirit itself.
And spirit is?
It's inherently creative, life-affirming, expansive.
So to tap into that power, we need to cultivate those same qualities.
Precisely. It's about being more aware of what we're thinking, making choices about what kind of mental energy we're putting out there.
Instead of focusing on limitations or negativity.
We shift our focus to possibilities.
To that unlimited potential.
Exactly. Moving from a mindset of lack to a mindset of abundance.
It sounds good, but how do you actually do that?
That's the million-dollar question.
Right. It's easy to say, think positive.
Right.
But our minds tend to slip back.
Yeah, they have their old habits.
Into those old habits,
Well, Troward offers some techniques for directing our thoughts. Consciously directing them. He talks about affirmations.
Oh, affirmations. Like
repeating positive statements.
Right, like I am strong, I am capable.
Exactly, to reprogram our subconscious beliefs.
Do those really work?
The idea is by constantly feeding our mind those positive affirmations, we can start to change those deep-seated beliefs, those thought patterns that might be holding us back.
Like planting new seeds.
Exactly, in the garden of our minds.
I like that.
Yeah.
What about visualization?
Oh, visualization is powerful.
Oh, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
But I don't really get it.
It's about creating these vivid pictures in your mind of what you want to experience. It's like creating a blueprint for your subconscious to work with.
So instead of just hoping for things, you're actively creating them.
Yes, in your mind.
Okay, I can see how that could be powerful.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm still kind of skeptical.
I understand that.
How can just changing your thoughts really impact your life that much.
That's where we need to understand that thoughts aren't just these airy-fairy things floating around.
Right, like in a cartoon or something.
Exactly. Thought is a real force.
Okay.
A creative energy that interacts with the world.
So we're not just thinking thoughts. We're sending out energy.
Yes, and shaping our reality with every thought.
Wow.
Troward uses the analogy of planting seeds.
Okay.
Every thought is like a seed.
Okay.
We plant in the fertile ground of our subconscious. And the quality of the seed, the thought, determines what grows.
Okay, that's a really powerful image.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. We're literally planting the seeds of our future.
Exactly.
With each thought.
With every thought, yeah.
Talk about responsibility.
Right.
But what about action?
Oh, action is absolutely essential.
You can't just sit around thinking positive.
No, you're right.
Expect everything to magically happen.
But Troward's point is right action flows naturally from right thinking.
So our thoughts are the blueprint.
Yes.
And our actions are the builders.
I love that. That's a great way to put it.
Bringing that vision to life.
Exactly. When our thoughts are clear, focused, aligned with our true desires, the right actions will follow.
It's like we're inspired.
Yes, motivated, guided toward the steps we need to take.
This is starting to sound less like a self-help book and more like a whole new way of being.
It is. It's a whole new perspective.
But if this power is available to everyone, why aren't more people?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, why are there still so many problems in the world?
Troward says the root cause of a lot of suffering is ignorance.
Ignorance.
Yeah, ignorance of our true nature.
Okay.
Of this power within us and of the laws that govern how things work.
So we have the power, but we just don't know it's there.
Or how to use it.
It's like having a supercomputer.
Oh, I like that analogy.
And no idea how to turn it on.
Exactly.
Let alone use all the amazing programs.
That's a perfect way to describe it.
And that's why Troward wrote the book.
Yeah.
To give us the knowledge.
It's to empower us.
To use this power.
Exactly. It's about raising our consciousness.
Okay.
Expanding our understanding of who we are.
So it's not just personal transformation. It's a collective awakening.
It is. It's about all of us waking up.
Wow. Okay. But where do we even start?
Troward suggests cultivating faith.
Wait, faith?
Yeah, but...
That word's a little loaded for some people.
I understand. He doesn't mean blind faith.
Okay.
Or faith in some authority figure. It's about faith in the power of spirit.
Okay.
Faith in our connection to that universal life force.
So trusting the power that's already inside us.
Yes, even if we haven't fully tapped into it yet.
But what about when we have doubts?
Everyone has doubts.
Yeah, what about those times when our faith is shaken?
Trade says challenges are a natural part of growth.
Okay.
Setbacks happen.
Right, they're inevitable.
They're opportunities to learn.
Not reasons to quit.
Exactly. It's about resilience.
Yeah, remembering we have the power.
Yes.
To choose our thoughts, to see things differently.
Reframe our experiences.
To keep going.
Exactly.
This isn't just self-help anymore.
It's more than that.
This is like a revolution of the spirit.
That's a great way to put it.
And that's what Troward's calling for, right?
Yes. A revolution of consciousness.
An awakening to our potential.
To our true potential, yeah.
As powerful creators.
As expressions of the infinite.
Wow. So we're not just trying to improve ourselves.
It's bigger than that.
We're part of something much bigger.
Yes, something with the potential to transform.
To transform the world.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm all in on this spiritual revolution.
I'm glad to hear it.
But how do we actually make it happen?
That's the next step.
How do we tap into this power
and
start creating the change we want to see?
Troward says aligning ourselves with the good is key.
Okay, with the good, but how do we know what's truly good?
That's a great question.
Right.
With so many different viewpoints out there,
it can be hard to know.
We need to look beyond our own limited understanding.
Okay.
And tap into the wisdom of spirit.
The wisdom of spirit.
Troward says we can access this wisdom.
Okay, how?
Through practices like meditation and prayer.
Meditation and prayer. Okay, tell me more.
Sure, meditation is about quieting the mind.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Turning your attention inward.
Right, inward, not outward.
Exactly. Right. And creating space for stillness.
So silencing all the mental chatter.
Yes, creating a receptive state of mind.
Okay.
Open awareness.
And in that stillness, we can connect with
the deeper wisdom of spirit.
It's like tuning into a radio frequency.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah, that's always there. But we need to adjust ourselves.
To pick up the signal.
Exactly. Okay, what about prayer?
Prayer.
Isn't that about asking God for stuff?
Troward sees it differently.
Oh, okay.
He says true prayer is about aligning ourselves with the will of spirit, surrendering our own desires.
Our ego desires.
Yes, and opening ourselves to the flow of divine wisdom.
So it's not begging or pleading.
No, it's about seeking guidance.
Aligning with a higher purpose.
Exactly. It's about being receptive.
Open.
To the wisdom that's always available.
If we know how to listen.
If we know how to listen.
This is starting to sound less like religion and more like a tool for growth.
It is a powerful tool.
A way to tap into our potential.
Like an inner compass.
Yeah. Guiding us.
Exactly. Showing us the way.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
This is great.
And that's what's so great about Troward's approach.
Yeah.
He takes these ancient spiritual practices and makes them practical.
Practical for today.
For our modern lives. Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
This is really eye-opening.
It's a whole new way of seeing things.
We're not just watching the world go by.
No, we're active participants.
We're part of it.
We're part of this cosmic dance of creation.
Okay, that's beautiful.
It is.
But I still have this question.
What's that?
How can thought actually create physical reality?
That's the big one.
Yeah. Can you give me an example?
Sure. Think about building a house.
Okay.
Before a single brick is laid.
Yeah.
There's a blueprint.
A plan.
Exactly.
Okay.
That blueprint exists first in the mind of the architect.
So the house starts as a thought.
As an idea, yes.
Okay.
And that thought, that idea guides the whole construction process.
Determines everything.
The shape, the size, the layout, everything.
So our thoughts are like blueprints for our lives.
Exactly.
Okay.
The quality of our thoughts, our beliefs, our expectations, all of that shapes our reality.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you still need action.
Of course. You can't just think a house into being.
Right. You can't just sit there with the blueprint.
No, you need to take action.
You got to build it.
But as Troward says, right action flows naturally from right thinking.
So our thoughts are the guide?
Yes.
And our actions bring it to life?
Precisely.
This is so empowering.
It is, isn't it?
It's like we have this control.
We do.
Over our lives.
It's about realizing that power that we all have.
Okay, I'm with you.
Good.
I want to learn more.
I'm happy to share what I know.
What else does Troward have to say?
One of the most important things is that we need to cultivate faith.
There's that word again.
Faith.
All right.
Faith, yeah.
But remember, it's not.
It's not.
Blind faith.
Yeah.
Or faith in some external authority.
Okay.
It's faith in the power of spirit.
Okay. Faith in ourselves.
Faith in your connection to the infinite. Yes.
Okay, I think I can get behind that.
Good.
But what about when we've
had experiences that make us doubt?
Everyone has those.
Right. What about when our faith is shaken?
Well, Troward acknowledges that setbacks and challenges are part of the process. Of growth, exactly. He encourages us to see those experiences as opportunities.
To learn.
To grow.
Not to give up.
Exactly. It's about not giving up on yourself.
Even when it's tough.
Exactly. It's about remembering you have the power to choose your thoughts, to reframe things, to keep moving forward.
This is starting to feel less like a self-help book and more like a spiritual revolution.
And that's what it is.
It's about changing our thinking.
Changing our consciousness.
Yeah.
Waking up.
Troward's calling for a revolution.
He is. He's calling for us to realize our potential.
As expressions of the infinite.
Exactly.
Okay, that's powerful stuff.
It is.
So we're not just trying to make our lives better. We're part of something much bigger.
We are. Something that can transform the world.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling inspired.
Good. I'm glad.
But I have to ask.
What is it?
If this power is so available to everyone, why are there still so many problems in the world?
That's a big question, and Troward addresses it.
Okay, what does he say?
He says the main reason for all the suffering is ignorance.
Ignorance of what?
Of our true nature.
I got it.
The power of spirit. Of the laws that govern how things work.
So we have the power.
We do.
We just don't know about it.
Or how to use it.
Like having a supercomputer.
I love that analogy.
But not knowing how to use it.
Exactly.
So knowledge is the answer.
It's a big part of it.
Okay.
That's why he wrote the book.
To share the knowledge.
To empower people.
To use this power.
You use it wisely, yes.
So it's about raising our consciousness.
Expanding our understanding of who we are.
This isn't just personal transformation.
No.
It's a collective awakening.
It's about all of us.
Wow, okay.
It's about creating a more positive...
A more harmonious world.
Exactly.
And that's where Troward's message is so powerful.
It is.
It's not just about individual happiness.
Right. It's about something bigger.
It's about a vision.
For a better world.
For a more enlightened humanity.
For an empowered humanity, yes.
Okay, this is incredible.
It's a lot to take in.
I'm excited to keep learning.
There's so much more to explore.
What else does Troward have to say?
Well, he emphasizes aligning ourselves with the good.
With the good, but
Correct.
How do we know what's truly good?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, in a world with so many opinions.
With so many values.
How can we be sure?
Troward says we need to look to the wisdom of spirit.
The wisdom of spirit.
It's the source of all wisdom.
So we're talking about tapping into something bigger than ourselves.
A wisdom that's beyond our limited understanding.
Okay. How do we do that?
Troward suggests meditation and prayer.
Okay, tell me more about those.
Meditation is about quieting the mind.
I've heard of meditation, yeah.
Turning your attention inward.
Focusing on the inside.
Creating a space for stillness.
So silencing all the thoughts.
Creating a receptive state of mind.
Okay.
Open awareness.
And in that stillness,
that's where we connect.
With the wisdom of spirit.
The wisdom of spirit, exactly.
It's like tuning into that radio frequency.
That's a great analogy.
It's always there.
It is.
We just have to adjust ourselves.
To receive it.
Okay, I like that. What about prayer?
Prayer.
Isn't that about asking God for things?
Troward suggests true prayer is about aligning ourselves with the will of spirit.
Surrendering our own desires.
Ego desires, yes.
And opening ourselves.
To the flow of divine wisdom.
So not begging or pleading?
No, it's about seeking alignment.
Seeking guidance.
Cultivating a spirit of receptivity.
Okay, being open.
Open to the wisdom that's always there.
This sounds less like religion. And more like a tool for personal growth.
It is a powerful tool.
It's like tapping into an inner compass.
Showing us the way.
Okay, that's a beautiful way to put it.
And that's the beauty of Troward.
Yeah.
He takes these ancient practices.
Meditation, prayer.
And makes them relevant to our lives today.
I love that.
It's about bridging that gap.
Between the ancient and the modern.
Exactly.
Okay, this is fantastic.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I'm feeling really inspired.
That's great to hear.
It's like a whole new way of looking at the world.
It is.
And our place in it.
And your role in it.
Wow.
It's about recognizing that you're not just an observer.
Right.
You're an active participant.
In this cosmic dance of creation.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm just scratching the surface here.
Oh, there's so much more.
Yeah, I can tell.
Troward's work is full of insights.
And practical tools.
Tools to help you tap into this hidden power.
This has been amazing.
It's been a pleasure talking about this.
I can't wait to learn more.
I encourage you to explore Troward's work.
I definitely will. And to put these ideas into practice.
That's the most important part.
As we've been going through the hidden power, it's really hit me that Troward isn't just, offering like a self-improvement plan or something.
Right. It's bigger than.
It's like a whole new way of seeing.
A whole new perspective.
Life, the universe, everything.
He's giving us a new lens to see the world through.
Yeah, exactly. And this idea that our thoughts are actually shaping our reality.
Yeah.
That's been a big thing.
It's a powerful one.
Yeah. And honestly, it's still kind of mind-blowing to me.
It's a radical concept, but the more you think about it, the more it makes sense.
Okay.
If we really are expressions of this universal life power.
Which is spirit.
Yeah.
Then it makes sense that we have the power.
To shape our own experiences.
Okay, but how does that actually work?
That's the question.
Yeah, like how do our thoughts interact with this universal mind?
Troward talks about.
That concept is still a bit fuzzy for me.
Okay, imagine the universal mind as this vast ocean of pure consciousness.
Okay.
A limitless field of possibilities.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
And our individual minds, they're like drops of water.
Okay, drops in the ocean.
In that ocean.
We're all connected.
Interconnected, inseparable.
Part of one big thing.
Exactly. We're not isolated.
Okay.
We're all expressions.
Of that unified consciousness.
You got it.
I think I'm starting to get it.
Good.
But where do our thoughts fit into this?
Every thought we have creates a ripple.
Okay, a ripple in the ocean.
In that ocean of consciousness, yes.
A vibration.
A vibration that spreads out.
Okay.
And interacts with other vibrations.
So our thoughts aren't just in our heads.
They're part of something much bigger.
They're affecting the whole thing.
Yes, it's this constant dance of energy.
That's amazing and kind of scary.
It is a big responsibility.
Yeah, we have to be mindful of what we're putting out there.
But it's also incredibly empowering.
Okay, how so?
Because as we send out thoughts of a certain vibration, we attract experiences
that match that vibe.
Exactly. That's the law of attraction in action.
On a universal scale.
On a universal scale, yeah.
So if we're stuck in negativity,
we're adding to that negativity.
In the world.
It's a collective field.
But if we choose to focus on the positive,
then we're not only helping ourselves,
we're contributing to a more positive energy.
To everyone.
Wow, it's like a ripple effect.
Exactly.
Our thoughts and actions have an impact.
A real impact, yeah.
Beyond ourselves.
On the whole.
On everyone. On the world.
That's what makes Troward's philosophy so powerful.
Yeah, it's not just about us.
It connects personal growth.
To a larger purpose.
To a collective good.
We have the potential to make a difference.
Each of us does.
Not just in our own lives.
But in the world around us.
But why then, if we have this power, why is there still so much suffering?
That's a good question. And
if everyone has this power, why isn't it making more of a positive impact?
Troward suggests that one reason is a lack of awareness.
Awareness.
We just aren't aware.
Of what?
Of our true nature.
Okay.
Of the power within us.
So we have the power, but
we don't know it.
We don't know how to use it.
It's like having a treasure chest.
Okay, a treasure chest.
Full of gold.
Full of gold.
But we don't know how to open it.
We don't even know it's there.
Exactly. And the hidden power is like a guide.
To finding the treasure.
To opening the chest.
To unlocking that power.
It's a call to wake up.
To raise our consciousness.
To understand who we are.
And what we're capable of.
Exactly.
And as we do that,
as we awaken,
we can change the world.
We can shift the collective consciousness.
Wow. So it's not just about improving ourselves.
It's about creating a better world.
It's about contributing
to a larger movement
of awakening,
of transformation.
Okay. I'm all in.
That's the spirit.
This has been an amazing deep dive.
It's been my pleasure.
I've learned so much.
I'm glad to share that.
I want to thank you for guiding us through.
You're welcome.
The hidden power.
It's been a fascinating journey.
And to all our listeners.
Yes.
I encourage you to explore Troward's work for yourselves.
Discover that hidden power.
That's within each of us.
It's there waiting to be unleashed.
Until next time, keep exploring.